I have a confession to make. I lied. I'm not perfect. And when I'm tired, when I'm stressed, when I'm bored, I shop. Most of the time I tell myself I've got it under control, but lately it has been a struggle. Just today, I walked into the post office with 3 returns: a book, a pair of pants, and some other random thing I bought on impulse. Here's the thing. It's just too easy. A couple of clicks and the money's gone before I even ask myself, do I actually need this? The truth is, I don't buy because I need the item. I buy because I want the feeling. I want the quick bit of excitement, you know, that distraction, that relief. But here's the trap. The package arrives, I open it up, and that rush lasts maybe 5 minutes. I haven't even tried on the item before the regret starts to creep in. And this is the part I don't always talk about. The regret doesn't just make me feel bad about the purchase, it makes me want to fix the feeling. So what do? I shop again. So now I've bought something to medicate regret from the last thing I bought. It's like a vicious cycle. Shop, regret, shame, shop again. And that's the loop I need to break. I know I've given a lot of advice on this channel, and I've shared mindset shifts and strategies to stop clutter before it starts. And honestly, a lot of the time I live those beliefs. I do the things I talk about, but I can't always nail it. Some days I'm the one standing at the return counter, embarrassed about the pile of impulse buys in my arms. And that's the messy part, because it's not just about clutter in my home. It's about shame in my head. That's why I keep talking about this stuff. Not because I've figured it all out perfectly, but because I'm practicing right alongside everyone else. Part of the problem is, I think, just how easy shopping has become. Social media, it convinces us that everything is urgent. You don't buy it now, you're missing out. You better click quick. But think back, do you remember when we actually waited? When we'd make a wish list, we'd circle things in a catalog, that Sears catalog that came out before Christmas, or save it for a birthday. That waiting made it feel special. Now it's Tuesday afternoon, and I've convinced myself that a new pair of pants is going to change my life. Spoiler, they don't. This is where I love hearing from all of you, because someone left a comment recently that really stuck with me. She said that her daughter writes down the thing she wants just on a little scrap of paper and hides it around the house, like tiny wishes. And most of the time, she even forgets what she wrote down. That, to me, is brilliant. That is wisdom beyond her years. That girl's not going to have a problem with impulse shopping, because that strategy is going to create space. If you forget about it, you didn't need it in the first place. If you remember it later, maybe it matters. I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to start a running list of things I want but don't actually need. And I'd love to know, what's your version of this? Do you have tricks to stop the impulse? If you do, please share them in the comments. I would love to test some of your strategies out and share them in a future video. In the meantime, here is what I am experimenting with right now. That delay, like that little girl mentioned earlier, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to make myself that running list of wants. I'm going to create a bit of friction. I think I'm going to delete my saved credit cards and unscribe from all those emails and stop following accounts on social media. If I make it harder for myself, I won't be able to shop on autopilot. And save things for occasions only, purchases for holidays, birthdays, or a real reason. And maybe most importantly, when that regret hits, I'm going to try to sit with it, not try to buy my way out of it. I think that's where I'm going to be able to break that cycle. I think this is why so many of us have to declutter over and over and over again. We let our impulse shopping refill our homes with the things we really didn't need in the first place. Decluttering isn't just about letting go of the old. It's about protecting yourself from the endless cycle of new. Sometimes I think the bravest thing you can do isn't decluttering. It's closing the tab before you click buy now. So that's where I'm at. I am not perfect by any means. I regret purchases. I still fall into the cycle, but I'm learning to pause, to write it down, to wait it out. If you've been here too, know that you're not alone. Drop your best impulse shopping hacks down in the comments. Again, I really want to hear them, and I'm sure they'll be helpful for other people too. And if you're ever wondering why your home still feels chaotic, even after you've decluttered, you're going to want to watch my next video, because sometimes the clutter isn't the problem. It's the psychology behind it. I hope to see you over there.